Exodus 27, the sacred altar and the courtyard boundaries. Audio Bible, the best narration. In this episode, God will reveal the details of the altar of burnt offerings, the courtyard utensils, and the consecration of the outer space, further deepening the vision of holy and orderly worship to the Lord. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to support this project. You shall make the altar of acacia wood, 5 cubits long and 5 cubits wide. The altar shall be square and 3 cubits high. The altar was to have horns on its 4 corners, forming one piece with the structure, and the entire altar was to be overlaid with bronze. God instructed Moses to also make the altar utensils, pots for ashes, shovels, basins, forks, and fire pans, all made of bronze. A bronze grate in a mesh pattern was to be made for it, with 4 bronze rings at its 4 corners to hold poles. These poles were to be made of acacia wood and overlaid with bronze, allowing the altar to be carried as needed through the wilderness. The altar would be the center of the people's sacrifices, a visible symbol of repentance and atonement, placed in front of the tabernacle. Then the Lord commanded the construction of the tabernacle's courtyard, a sacred space surrounding the tent, enclosed by finely crafted curtains. These curtains were to be made of fine twisted linen, supported by 20 bronze pillars with bronze bases and silver hooks. The south and north sides would each be 100 cubits long, while the west side would be 50 cubits, all with the same columns and curtains. The east side, the entrance to the courtyard, would also be 50 cubits, divided into 2 panels of 15 cubits with a central entrance. For this entrance, God commanded a curtain embroidered with blue, purple, and scarlet yarn, crafted by a skilled artisan with 4 pillars and bases. The entire courtyard would be surrounded by linen curtains, supported by pillars with silver hooks, bronze bases, and silver capitals. The height of the courtyard curtains was to be 5 cubits, maintaining the holiness and separation of the space dedicated to God. God concluded these instructions by commanding that pure olive oil pressed from olives be brought continually by the Israelites. This oil was to be used to keep the sanctuary lamp burning continually from evening until morning. Aaron and his sons would be responsible for maintaining this perpetual light before the Lord, generation after generation, as a lasting ordinance. In this chapter, we see God's emphasis on order, holiness, and the beauty of worship. God does not only seek sacrifice, but reverence, diligence, and obedience in establishing a sacred space for communion with his people. The bronze altar, the courtyard, and the ever-burning lamp point to living, ongoing worship rooted in holiness. If this message touched your heart, like the video, comment on what moved you most in this episode, and subscribe to the channel to continue following this sacred journey. In the next episode, God will reveal the sacred garments of the priests, full of symbolism and beauty, destined to consecrate Aaron and his sons for the holy service in the tabernacle.